to you the morning after the release? What stands out most to you the morning after the release?
But also, with respect to the very first one, don't read the files. That was really directed more. But also, with respect to the very first one, don't read the files. That was really directed more encouragement to them is to let media outlets sort through this and try to contextualize it for them rather than to let media outlets sort through this and try to themselves for the reasons that you really rather than go rifling around. But the thing that really stands out to me is where you really kind of hit on in these documents. But the thing that really stands out to me is where's Trump that he is in this material from Susie Wiles from prior reporting. We know that he is in this material that he's been very concerned about becoming public. There seems to be somebody to him who's been very concerned about becoming public all year long, whether it pertains to him. He has made very clear publicly in his statements to Attorney General Pam Bondi that he will not be within the scope of any sort of ongoing criminal investigation. That he will not be within the scope of any sort of ongoing criminal investigation. They can't release the material related to Trump. So the Justice Department does not have the excuse some sort of ongoing investigation related to Trump. So that is the thing that really impede some sort of ongoing investigation. We're still waiting to see that material. So that is the thing that really sticks out.
So my experience last night, of course, I was waiting to take a look at what the documents consisted of. Of course, I was waiting to take a look at what the documents consisted of. Trump and the accessibility. So immediately, it was reminiscent of the Affordable Care Act when the ACA first came online and there were glitches. It was reminiscent of the Affordable Care Act when the ACA first came online and there were glitches. I put into the search engine. This morning, before coming on air, I put Trump's name in the search engine. Here's the result of that. 625 different entries, and I perused here's the result of that. 625 different entries, and I perused a bunch of them before coming on air. Let me stick with this theme as a matter of fact. The mechanics of the website. DOJ. I'm going to scroll through function initially where you can go to DOJ into the entire search function, and then thereafter you'll see that you get into the entire search function. DOJ disclosures. You'll see that you get the Freedom of Information Act and the House DOJ disclosures. And the Freedom of Information Act and the House Oversight Committee. This was a mammoth task. I know we're all frustrated with the level of redactions and the complexity of the site. I know we're all frustrated with the level of redactions. It was not an easy task for them to achieve in 30 days. I think that needs to get said. It was not an easy task for them to achieve in 30 days. I think that needs to get said, right?
I'm a little less, I agree with that, upset about the fact that there's going to be a rolling production than I think a lot of people are. Upset about the fact that there's going to be a rolling production than I think a lot of people are. A lot of people are. Look, I will say, upset, disappointed about what a lot of people are. What is emerging and what looks like it will emerge in subsequent productions. We shall see. What this you are right, though. What looks like it will emerge in subsequent productions. We shall see. You are right, though. Credible information. This exercise was never going to any of us could rely upon. New credible information. I think it's important to remember that the people who created this expectation. That a release of the so-called Epstein files would answer a whole bunch of questions, that a release of the so-called Epstein files reveal a bunch of secrets, were conservative, address a whole bunch Donald Trump, the sitting president, reveal a bunch of secrets, were conservative, Dan Bongino, Donald Trump, the sitting president, Pam Bondi, after she entered office, Dan Bongino, there's a Pam Bondi, I think, swell of disappointment this morning, and I think it's the result of, I think, swell of disappointment this morning, and all those other people, it's the result of politics with an issue that they never should have, and all those other people. This is a tragic situation that should not have been handled in such a cavalier fashion. This is a tragic situation that should not have been. I want to give another example of redaction. Catherine, put up the so-called massage. I want to give another example of redaction. And you'll see what I'm making. There we go. Okay, so visitors massage. And you'll see what I'm making. There we go. Okay, so visitors massage to protect potential victim information. I don't know. Redacted to protect potential victim information. I don't know who gave a massage. What information was there? I also looked at his address book. Somebody who gave a massage. Pretty remarkable. Because I also looked at his address book massage lists. Pretty remarkable just how many different cities had massage lists. But presumably the extent there are minors' names on that, massage, or even if they aren't minors' names, you can understand how on that they would have had to have made reductions so as to not compromise the privacy in particular. They would have had to have made reductions so as to not compromise the privacy in particular of people who are underage. Not just the redaction process, but I mean the more broad, this whole broader process that you and I are engaged in sort of talking about. But I mean the more broad, the victims need to be that you and I are engaged in sort of talking about in terms of how we, the victims need to be concerns we're interested in and whose priorities were in terms of how we, so absolutely, whose concerns we're interested in, whose priorities were. Looks like there has been elevated, judging from what we've seen so far. There needs to be, it looks like there has been attempt, judging from what we've seen so far. Victim information is handled correctly. Rigorous attempt to ensure that the information victim information is handled correctly, and particularly the information of minors.